y'all, man, we got breaking news on Professor X in the MCU X-Men Marvel Studio Cameo report. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I missed out on the Megan Stallion report. So I was like, hey, I'm going to do this report. You know what I'm saying, man, for y'all. I know y'all want me to react to this shit. I know y'all my supporters. So I know y'all want me to react to this shit, though. But, yeah, so, apparently, I think the original OG Professor X, so it might be a new one, but I don't know. You know, we see when we watch the video and shit. But, yeah, though, man, hey, leave a like to my channel, hit that bell if you're new. Any songs and requests, man, let me know in the comment down below. And, yeah, let's get it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka All Fires, and while I didn't suspect I'd be doing a second video today, we have a major report breaking that indeed Professor X will be in an upcoming Marvel film, and what's more than that, it's a returning version of the character from the
the OG version.
Universe. We're gonna break down where this
So my boy, the OG motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, coming back. You should like that.
Story started actually a couple of days ago.
Oh, it's the other one.
Today's exclusive. All of the industry insiders that are now weighing in to corroborate this leak, there are a ton, and the details included who he'll be fighting, why he's coming back, which film it is, and how this all ties to an original report last year that was eventually confirmed by Sir Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman about a meeting for this same film. We're breaking down everything Professor X in the MCU, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we do daily Marvel content here and cover it all. Everything from official interviews with directors to anonymous 4chan plot leaks and anything in between. So if you're into that kind of thing, maybe consider subscribing, and if you do, that'll happen to enter you to win all of the giveaways here at the channel, which there are many, multiple PlayStations, weekly subscriptions to Disney Plus, Shang-Chi tickets, you get the picture. So hit that subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video, we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So as I literally just mentioned in the prologue, we do this stuff daily, and so I keep up with all the breaking reports, news, and updates. A couple of days ago, trusted industry insider Daniel RPK, who already had a great track record, but in the last 12 months has been absolutely killing it, sent out a cryptic tweet that said that Wanda would indeed be facing off against a returning Fox X-Men member in the upcoming Multiverse of Madness, but that he could...
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, he got the hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hey, that's what's up. Oh, shit. Doctor Strange, WandaVision will fight someone from the Fox Virgin. I'm not allowed to reveal who it is. Oh, so he already know the deal is shit. He wants people that be in the shoots and shit, because he talking about I'm not allowed to reveal who it is. Top secret. Okay, it might be him, because I mean he the ones that do the mines and shit. But okay.
Couldn't say who it was. Well, luckily for him, he didn't have to, because today we've actually got follow-up confirmation.
Oh, somebody already spilled the beans out. Then him
from two separate sources. The first of which,
okay.
Moviescoop.com, which I've never reported on before in the last 3 years, which makes me think they may be new to the scene. They confirmed in an exclusive from their own sources that it is indeed Professor X. That was followed up by viewer Anon, who is a much better known leaker source here in the Marvel industry, said that he can confirm that it is indeed Professor X as well.
I've been hearing stuff about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It's true. It's just bonkers as shit. But because it's out there from the other people wondering, is the villain of the movie? And we did say, I did say, Wanda is gonna be a villain. Now I did say Wanda might be a villain on Doctor Strange 2 or whatever. Yeah, Doctor Strange 2. Whatever movie she gonna be in. Yeah, Doctor Strange. Yeah, and I said she gonna be. I said that too. I said she might be a villain in these coming up MCU movies or shows. You know what I mean? Because we did see her, you know what I mean, with that spell book. You know, a demon spell book. You know, saying black magic. So that's what I be saying. I mean, some people say she gonna be a hero. I don't know that anymore. But she might. We see though. But they saying that she gonna be a villain and shit. She does have a confrontation with Xavier and Captain Carter, among others. Oh, Captain Carter, she gonna be in this motherfucker too, I think. So wait, among others. So what if that comes into play? Oh, so what if I said they said shows and movies gonna be tied in together? So it's good we watching What If. So if y'all watching What If, pay attention, because it might come true to the MCU movies though. But go ahead, my boy. Go ahead, Ayrton always. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, and this is what he had to say. Quote, I've been hearing stuff about Doctor
I already
Strange
read
and the
this shit, but
multiverse of madness, and if it's true, it's just bonkers. But because it's out there from other people, Wanda is the villain of the movie, and she does have a confrontation with Xavier and Captain Carter, among others, so what if comes into play. He then goes on to say, and since we're talking, last year I hinted that Logan might not be Hugh Jackman's last performance as Wolverine. And that's because they wanted him for Doctor Strange 2 to fight Wanda as well and get his ass decimated. Apparently, it didn't end up happening. Now, about that very last part, this is what I mentioned in the prologue as confirmed from Hugh Jackman and Sir Patrick Stewart, that they met with Kevin Feige and Kevin Feige Marvel Studios' attempt to get them to come back and reprise their roles for Multiverse of Madness. The reason given by both actors was the same, that they had a very...
Multiverse of Madness is gonna be that shit. I'm telling y'all, folks. And I've been saying that shit when we heard like March 25th, you know, Doctor Strange coming out, but whew, it's a lot of shit gonna be in that movie though. A lot of shit gonna be in this movie though. That it's gonna be just like Spider-Man. It's gonna be the second best movie behind Spider-Man, or probably yeah. That shit gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Can't wait.
Very emotional and poignant send-off for both of those characters. Watching Logan when it finally came out together, and while they cried and said goodbye, neither of them would be coming back. Well, if Sir Patrick Stewart isn't coming back, that only leaves one other version of Professor X to show up in Multiverse of Madness, none other than James McAvoy from the most recent reboot of the franchise. Now I know.
That's what I was saying. Okay, so but I'm talking about like the OG. But it might be him because he's the second close to OG in a way. So, yeah.
I know what you're thinking, and I've made this claim too, that all of these actors starting to deny these roles and involvement with Marvel Studios sort of feel like they're reading a script and they've all been saying the same thing. It's actually the hallmark that they're denying it. It's the...
I mean, that's the script. That's the thing, though. When they know a movie coming out, it's like Spider-Man. Oh, yeah, I'm not the actor of... Oh, I don't know what the fuck going on with Spider-Man. They gotta do that shit because they don't want, you know what I'm saying, spill the bean and shit. So actors gotta, you know what I'm saying, if I was actor doing woo-woo, I'm gonna say hell no. I mean, they gonna tell me to say hell no, but I'm gonna say hell no. Well, I ain't gonna say hell, I'm gonna say, yeah, but they gonna tell me, you know what I mean, because, you know, we know, they sign a contract. You know what I mean, because when you went to the movies, like, when you like the actor, you know what I'm saying, you sign a contract. And in that contract, you can't really say shit. I mean, if you read your contract, you know what I'm saying, whoop the whoop. I mean, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. But yeah, they gonna probably give you a script. Well, of course they're gonna give you a script, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people, anybody gonna say some shit if they don't have a contract, so yeah.
Exact same denial every time. But when you listen to Hugh Jackman and you listen to Sir Patrick Stewart talk about their emotional involvement with saying goodbye, what the role meant to them and each other in the moment that they shared with the film, I just don't believe there's any way they're coming back for that. That's why I feel so confident that it's got to be James McAvoy's version of the character, and that would also make sense from a temporal standpoint. He's the most recent version of that character. Now, I don't suspect he's going to have a major role, but it is worth pointing out that the Movie Scope exclusive seemed to mention that he would have a small but significant role in the film. Now, I don't know how significant he could possibly be considering the ensemble of characters they already have going into that film and the new character introductions that are already confirmed, like America Chavez. But you have to understand, this is getting a little weird now. We're getting all of these old villains back from the Sonyverse, back now from the Fox universe. Okay, Professor X not a villain. Sorry, all these old characters. Let me correct myself. Before we get the new MCU versions of these characters. And that's why I think this is a little bit of dangerous ground. I heard a couple of you in the comments in my DMs mention that it's kind of sad to see Alfred Molina come back, maybe Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, because you wanted MCU versions of those characters. And what my counter argument kind of was considering the split that they've got with Sony, there's probably a chance they didn't have plans for those MCU specific characters going forward. That's why having these other characters come back, the nostalgia playing into the live action Spider-Verse, it all just makes sense. But we are going to get a Professor X in the future of the MCU, our own MCU Professor X. You can rest assured of that. Now that
okay, so they don't have their own
Marvel finally has those rights back, they're eventually going to do the X-Men. And it's a little interesting to me, we would get introduced to an older version of the character before we get the new MCU version of the character. Now, obviously, Loki went a long way in explaining what variants are, and it's pretty clear now that Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, the entire team over there, plan on canonizing as much of the old, now defunct universes as possible.
Oh, so they'll basically get the OGs or whatever, you know what I mean? Then they gonna do their own. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
We'll throw the Netflix universe in there as well when we're finally introduced to Matt Murdock, played by Charlie Cox, in the upcoming Spider-Man No Way Home. And it's for that reason I am super happy to hear personally that they scrapped Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine, or Wolverine's involvement with this. I know there are a lot of you who will be very, very disappointed, but maybe only.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool though. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I heard a lot of rumors on that shit, but it'd be cool to have him back. But I doubt he gonna, you know what I mean, come to X-Men. I mean, he can, but I don't know. You know what I mean? But we see though. We see.
Second, or maybe slightly ahead of Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. This is one of the most iconic X-Men castings of all time. And whatever actor goes on to inherit the role, whatever situation Wolverine will be in when introduced into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I don't want him in any way overshadowed by Hugh Jackman. Let him grow and breathe without his shadow. It's like the MJ to Jordan comparison. They're completely different people. Yeah, it's the same character, so maybe that's not a great metaphor. In fact, that's really not a great comparison.
Yeah, you say MJ. Well, you say what? MJ who? What is that?
Grow and breathe without his shadow. It's like the MJ to Jordan comparison.
MJ to Jordan. Nah, that's hell no.
They're completely different people. Yeah, it's the same character, so maybe that's not a great metaphor. In fact, that's really not a great comparison at all. I'll call myself out. Either way, I think you guys see what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Hugh Jackman
about.
Hasn't been Wolverine for quite a long time.
I know what you're talking about. When somebody gives somebody else X-Men, they gonna say, you know, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like Iron Man. If somebody do Iron Man part, they gonna be saying, well, yeah.
And I'm happy to hear that they're leaving it that way, no matter how many years come between now and the introduction of that character in the MCU. It's over. Let it be. Same with Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr.'s non-return via AI. But I know you guys are going to argue about it in the comments anyway.
You know they is, though. You know they is.
Okay, so on that note, let me know what you think about this. Both a Professor X or Fox X-Men character showing up, and if Professor X is coming back, if it's James McAvoy's character, are there any other characters aside from Wolverine that you would like to see show up in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness that think would have an awesome battle against Scarlet Witch? I am all ears for that. And quickly, let's get into that giveaway.
You know they eat, though. You know they eat. But yeah, though, man, that's a video for Professor X, man. You know what I'm saying? The MCU, you heard it. You know what I'm saying? I think he might come into WandaVision, but we just gotta see, you know what I'm saying, when we get close to Doctor Strange Madness. But yeah, for a Cameo report. But yeah, leave a like, man, to my channel, hit the bell if you're new. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all. Y'all know I fuck y'all, know y'all fuck with me. Yeah, I'm out. Alright. Peace.